So, MeteoMark weather update. We're going to start off with an update from Robert Jason Stone in the Youngstown, Ohio area. Let's see what he has to say. He's a truck driver and he's running into some very interesting weather lately. I want to turn the volume up as high as I can here. So let's get this started.
Good morning, Mark. MeteoMark and all my Facebook friends. We're going to do a little check out here at the Youngstown, Girard, Ohio area. Over there is the Blue Beacon truck wash. As you can see, look at these clouds up here. Like I said, I'm going to try to do this a little bit more professionally, like if I can. And you can see how puffy these clouds are. Of course, we got some trucks sitting here. The drivers are taking their breaks. As the DOT regulations say, again, you can see all the clouds all around here. That's why I jumped out of the truck this morning. Well, it's actually afternoon. It's almost 2:30, 3 o'clock. And we're in the Youngstown, Girard area, just off the I-80. Not too far from the Ohio Turnpike. As you can see, look at these clouds. All the way up here. I'll try to move slow enough for you. Up there is the truck stop up there. And you can see the trucks coming. And up there is a diner up there. I'm parked in the back of it, where there's plenty of parking up here for the guys. As you can tell, you got an oversized load up here. Just give you kind of a quick overview here. What it's like to be on the road. At the same time, trying to give Mark some footage so he can put up there on that green screen. And we're going to be heading up toward Canton, Michigan with this load for IKEA. And I don't know what the stuff is in there. It's really heavy. Guys are getting their trucks washed. Blue Beacon, it does a good job. Some guys call it the streaking beacon. Well, you guys have a good evening, and I'm going to go up here and grab some food, some coffee, and we'll catch you again. Don't forget to do your pre-trips, drivers. Gotta check those tires. Hey, see you later. Be safe out there on the road, everyone, if you're out there.
Alright, thank you, Robert. And he's running into some interesting weather. Thunderstorms the other day, of course. Let's get into the tropics here. Well, actually, before we do, I got one more picture here from Josh Adams. Look at this picturesque sunset here. As you can see, it's a very beautiful photo. And this was actually taken by him on Saturday. Beach Lake, Pennsylvania. Look at the light, the sunlight, the sunset hitting the bottoms of these cirrus, alto cirrus, with some cumulus clouds mixed in here. Very beautiful. See the reflection off the lake. Nice, picturesque, and quiet after this. Well, the cold front didn't actually make it all the way through Pennsylvania, but for the most part, most of the severe weather died down, what little severe weather we did have on Friday. So thank you, Josh Adams, for that picture. It's pictures like these that we see the calm, beautiful side of Mother Nature. She has two sides, the violent side and this side, and it's always nice to see this side. Even for you weather enthusiasts that like violent weather, you can't beat a photo like this. So thank you, Josh. And this was out of Beach Lake, Pennsylvania on Saturday evening. Speaking of violent weather, let's take a look at particulars on our system off the coast, the Cape Verde Islands here. It's continuing to chug towards the west here, and I expect it to become a tropical depression with about a 70% chance of forming. It's going to skim later on in the week, probably this weekend, maybe early part of next week, towards the Lesser Antilles here. and it should have a high pressure system across the Bermuda area that continues to build westward. So initially this system will be heading northwest or west-northwest, but then we'll start to bend towards the west at the end of the forecast period. We'll hit some cooler waters in here, so it's not expected to strengthen to a hurricane. However, we expect this system to make it someplace north of Puerto Rico. So let's take a look at the lower 48, southern Canada, these areas for the time being. And before we do that, you can see my forecast track of this storm. You can see the intensity scales here. So this is what I think is going to happen, and could make it to tropical storm, high-end tropical storm status by the time it reaches northwest of Puerto Rico here. So let's take a look at the weather forecast. I lumped Wednesday and Thursday together because, quite honestly, we don't have too much to talk about. The front clears the northeast, high pressure builds in. Look at these nice upper 60s and lower 70s across the Great Lakes and New England. Humidity values in the 30 to 40% range. This is very nice. The only warm spots will be across the plains, the southeast, and the Gulf Coast. And we're not expecting any severe weather outbreaks, no organized area of major thunderstorms, and no major flash flooding expected. So look at this, very nice. We're going to continue that trend, and I'll show you tomorrow and the days after in my later forecast videos that we're going to continue a cooler trend, especially across the eastern portion of the United States here. Let's take a look at quantitative precipitation amounts. These amounts across Florida will be highest, approaching 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rain. You can see all the way up to the central and southern plains here, 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rain. And snaking up towards the Rocky Mountains, and of course the monsoon in the southwest here. That's pretty much going to do it for weather. As I said, a look at the beginning of my forecast videos. We're on special tropical alert here for that system off the Cape Verdes. Like me on Facebook at MeteoMark. Subscribe to me on YouTube at MeteoMark.com. Here's a 4-day forecast for my hometown viewers in the Susquehanna region of northeast Pennsylvania and the Susquehanna region of New York. Let's take a look here. Wednesday, midweek, all the way through Saturday here. Sunny, 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 sunny. And look at this. I want to draw your attention here to Thursday morning here. Upper 40s for lows. That's great sleeping weather. All the way through the forecast period here. So this is a breath of fresh air, much lower humidities, and very, very nice clear skies. No haze. That's going to do it for MeteoMark.